team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Second and 3 now. Jones once more. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. 2nd down carry for Jones. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
That throw finds Kittle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Jennings coming in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The ref saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They go play action on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Here's Darnold to throw. This one's caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here's Darnold. They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
Able to find Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
From the gun on third down. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
That's brought in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Caught near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings send receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. To throw, here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing here, Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed to his running back. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They put a receiver in motion here left. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll step up, and there he goes. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jones trying the left side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. Broke through the tackle. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Darnold. Able to find Hawkinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Purdy on first down. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the 49ers looking at 2nd and 3. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Vikings 10.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Powell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 2nd and 3. Hockenson reels it in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Darnold now to throw. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Darnold looking to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw by Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. From the gun is Purdy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that sets up 2nd and 5. He'll throw it yet again. That throw finds Kittle. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Purdy. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff.
San Francisco.
Powell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First and 10, here's Jones. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Play action on first down. Has the connection to Hawkinson. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Darnold. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15. Running it after the penalty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Got to figure out this third down here. Slot man motioned over. Third and long, Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Throwing here, Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Now Darnold. Jones reels it in. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Vikings. First down.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's second down coming up. Here's Darnold to throw. Has the connection to Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Decent gain here, but short in the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he gets him around 6 there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. This, our last play of the quarter. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers football, and they aren't hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Purdy on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Breaks the tackle, still going. There'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Moody knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Powell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Darnold. Able to find Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Darnold now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
4th and forever coming up. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 4th down.
Penalty helps the offense out, but still 4th down to figure out. Back to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. From the gun is Purdy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Darnold. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Niners' 23-yard line.
From the 23. He's got him. That's Addison. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it again. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Chased out to his right. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw, here's Darnold. Escapes out to the left. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Smith able to put it through. And that's not going to do a ton against what is now a 28-point gap.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the 49ers as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.